my name is Gabe Zollner. I just spent a little bit of time, actually I should have said I just wasted a little bit of my time, and I read the unclassified version of the Accountability Review Board report on Benghazi. And what happened was they selected a number of individuals to come up with their report after they did a thorough analysis of the evidence that they had available. They did say that they were pleased with the support that they got from both the FBI and Eric Holder's team, which sort of surprises me because, you know, they don't tend to give up a whole lot of anything. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. The Department of Justice keeps things close to the chest, especially if it can implicate and provide a certain level of guilt against a couple of key individuals, Obama and Holder being one of them. Anyway, the report really, what it does is it comes up with a whole lot of recommendations. The report did state that there were numerous requests made for assistance that were not provided, but it doesn't say who made those denials to provide assistance. The report also makes no mention of Hillary Clinton, other than she's the Secretary of State. It made no mention of Obama and his participation or lack of participation. It made no mention of a drone overhead while this slaughter was occurring and streaming back live video. It made no mention as to why that drone was there to begin with. I mean, Christopher Stevens was supposed to have a friendly dinner with somebody from Turkey. I guess they could conclude their gun transaction, but that's what it was for. So why would a drone have been circling overhead? That's a question that probably should have been asked, but wasn't asked. There was no mention of the video in reference to the video that was supposed to have caused the rebels to become uncontrollable. The one that was made in California. There was no mention of Susan Rice or any of the comments that she made when she went on 5 national TV shows talking about the video causing the problem. There was no mention of Hillary Clinton and Obama in the Rose Garden when they first spoke about the event and said that it was because of that video that was made in California. There was no mention of who, in fact, ordered the stand-downs. There was no mention of any of that. So really all it is it was a 3.5-month waste of time that probably cost who knows how many millions of dollars to put together. And it does come up with a lot of nice recommendations, but so what? That's not what we're interested in knowing. We're not interested in knowing the recommendations. We wanted to know who did what when and who knew what when and who didn't do what they should have done when they should have done it. We already all know that, but there was no mention of any of that in the report. So, will the American people ever know the truth? Probably not. No different than we don't know the truth about anything. Period. You know, this report, once again, is a total and complete waste of time. And the recommendations are nice as we move forward, but we needed to know, again, who knew what when, who didn't do what they should have done. And as Commander-in-Chief, I think that all falls on Obama's shoulders. He watched this thing go down real time in the Situation Room. He was there with Joe Biden, and he was there with Panetta, his Secretary of Defense. They watched it real time. Somebody gave the order to stand down on 3 separate occasions. Somebody denied assistance, additional military assistance. The only one that can afford to provide military assistance in a sovereign nation other than our own would be Obama. The only one that can deny providing assistance in a sovereign nation would have been Obama. There was no mention of Obama. I didn't see his name once in the report. I didn't see Panetta's name in the report. I didn't see Hillary's name in the report other than she's Secretary of State. I didn't see Susan Rice's name in the report. Was the report of any value? I don't think so. It might be in moving forward if we had a functional, honest government, but we don't have a functional, honest government. We have a government and an administration that deceives us, misdirects us, misinforms us, and they have their own agenda. And their agenda is, as Obama had said it was back in '07, he intends to transform America. Nobody asked him into what. Wouldn't have mattered. He wouldn't have been honest. He wouldn't have told us. But if you want a clue, look at the Middle East. That's what's going to happen right here if he's allowed to remain in power. Think not. I wish I were wrong. But everything proves that I'm not. Thanks.